Good evening, mystical magical friends. This is Anna Transylvania with your collective reading for the month of June. This is your collective tarot bite for the month of June, okay, magical friends? I'm adjusting the camera because, raw and uncut. That's what we do here because I can't edit. All right, this is Anna from Anna Transylvania's Tarot Room with your collective tarot card reading for the month of June 2025. Okay. Collective. You guys are popping. Okay. You guys are popping. Like, I've been just feeling some, you know, freedom vibes from all y'all. Let's see what is happening. I've been feeling those. You guys gotta give me something. Oh, hello. Okay. Was all that. All right. Let's see for the collective. I'm going to do something a little different today. I think these are 3. We'll take them. What else, Spirit? Come on. Give me some more. Give me some more. I normally don't read with pop-out, so we shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Collective for the month of June 2025. And I'm going to be reading with also these. These are the Rana George tarot deck. Okay. Okay. If you don't want to see me shuffle, just go ahead and, because all I'm doing is just doing ASMR. Okay. ASMR. One card for the collective for the month of June 2025. One card. Okay. It's the dreaming card. It's the dreams, hopes, and aspiration card in any deck, but it's also the World Wide Web. Like, a lot of you are looking outside of your microcosm. Okay. So for the collective, 6 cards for the month of June. You guys are also going to have weeklies and stuff like this on my channel. So keep watching, keep watching for your signs, like I do weekly for the collectives. Okay. I do other stuff. You'll see. You'll see. Okay, let's see for the collective for the month of June 2025. Okay. Okay. I'm going to have to clarify some of this stuff. So collective. Some of you are kind of tapped out. Okay. It was kind of saying that in like your other readings. Okay. It was saying you're kind of tapped out, like you don't want to give anymore. You don't want to keep working at this anymore, at certain things. Let's see, what does the collective not want to work at anymore? Okay. Yeah, you guys don't want to keep repeating the same patterns again and again. You're tapped out. You don't want to give to the things that don't give to you, That was all in the shorts as well. We'll see if that continues on. But this is for the month of June for the collective. What else is the collective not? Yes, you don't want to give to the things that enslave you anymore. Okay. Some of you are reacting to the environment, which goes kind of counter to the advice that you all were getting like a couple of days ago. Okay. Let's see. Yes, you guys want all of the information to be revealed. You're holding position over here. You see yourselves, collective? I'll just take this away for a moment so you can kind of see this. A lot of you are really done, really done with this sort of devil energy, with this like temptation sort of energy. Like, you guys are like, if not now, if I don't go for my dreams now, there might not be a tomorrow that will allow me to do this. I might not be okay tomorrow, like I might not. So a lot of you are starting to think about all of those toxic things in your life and how much you have let them affect you. And you're like, no, I'm not giving. I'm not working on this. If all it's going to do is bring me back to a toxic cycle. Okay. So a lot of you are holding positions and you're being very defensive towards this type of an energy. You're like really saying, no, I'm not having this. No, I'm going to just stay here and deal with it until, because I don't want to do it again. I don't want to repeat this karma again. I don't want to be with this boyfriend again. I don't want to be in this job again. I don't want to be in the type of environment again. Uh, Same, okay? Same for all of you. So a lot of you are just like, nope, I'm not doing that. I'm just keeping my money in my pocket. I'm being defensive towards the ideas that are being presented to me out there in society and by friends and family and everything like that. Like, if I'm the only one fighting, I'm going to be the only one fighting. That's okay. If I'm not in control, that's also okay. But a lot of you are thinking about environment outside of you. And you're done waiting for the environment outside of you to give you stuff. Okay, let's see what else. What else? And then you're saying, I'm not okay with the shady stuff. I'm not okay with the shady stuff that's been happening, that I don't know how to get from point A to point B. Nothing is clear. So you're like, some of you are just saying, I'm going to deal with my finances and my physical well-being first. So the month of June for you guys, you're dreaming of a better life for yourselves. And you're saying no to these like devil-like forces in your life, these temptations, these negatives, these toxic things, these selfish people, things like that. And you're holding position over here, and you're like, I'm holding fast to whatever of my dreams that I can. I'm gonna defend myself. I'm not gonna let other people control me. This can be a government. We know what's going on out there. Okay, regardless of affiliations. Okay, so collective, you guys are saying no, like I'm rejecting these laws. Like, I'm not, I'm holding position. I'm not going anywhere. So in June, you're like sticking around, saying no to certain things. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, you're not waiting for people to help you. You're not waiting for a handout. You're just saying, God helps those who help themselves. And by God, I'm going to be helping myself. I'm going to be sitting here and I'm just going to be saying no to all of this stuff, all of this BS. I love you, collective. I love how spicy you are in the month of June. I really like this. I really like that my collective is so active. Okay? I really love how active you are, how motivated you are by the right thing. Okay? That is something that's very close to my heart. And it's also saying, look, it's not time to act. It's time to hold position. It's time to hold fast to where you are. Okay, you have dreams and aspirations. Please center in what those are this month. Yeah, it's saying it's not going to be a month of balance, but it will be a month of justice for some of you, okay? It is saying you're no longer asking for justice, okay? You're no longer asking for justice. You're no longer asking for fairness. Some of you in this group, a lot of you in this group are just saying, you know what? I'm not saying no to just everything. I'm just saying no to the things that are unfair. Good. So some of you are going to be having some justice. This can also be like some justices are just going to be replaced or something like that, like out in the real world. Okay, collective. Just some of you are getting, whoa, hello. Jeez. Well, they wanted to say something. Beautiful. Yes. Okay. So let's get through this one. So this is saying that some of you have given up on being in full health, full, balance or whatever, and you're just seeking justice for the moment, for the month of January, for the month of June. Okay. I've said January before. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay. So yeah, some of you are having a karmic rebalancing of sorts. Let's see about that. Yes, some of you. Some of you are being given something. Some of you are being given a stick. This is like sort of the talking stick as well. It's like when the baton passes and people can talk. in some parliaments, they actually have that where people can actually talk. Anyhow, that's very interesting that that popped up here for some of you. It's just saying some of you are getting a seat at the table and you're holding on to that seat and doing something good. Some of you are doing social activism, also very good. Balancing of scales for y'all. Okay. Then the end of an era where you shortchange yourself, where you don't speak your mind, where you don't center in yourself. This is that. Okay. The end of an era where you don't do that, collective. Okay. And because you're doing that because the baton has passed to you. I don't know. Jasmine Crockett might be in my collective because she's a fire, spitfire. Okay, so she's like this. She's like the Queen of Wands. Okay, but a lot of you are like her. Okay, so this is saying you're gonna get your time in the sun, in the spotlight, collective. Whatever it is that you're gonna be speaking up about and you're gonna stand your ground about to all of those people in authority, that you're gonna get your justice. Yeah, I love it. I love it, collective. Look, very good month, the month of June. Free yourself of those shackles, okay? Free your voice. Free your voice. Quit sitting there silently. Because if not now, when? Now is when it really counts, right? Oh, in June is when it really counts, okay? But really, it's life advice. Sometimes in order to free ourselves, we just have to ask for the freedom, okay? All right, let's see what else. Yeah, here you are. Some of you, this came out in some of your shorts, okay? So go watch some of your short bites if you know your sign or whatever, okay? Some of you are getting to a point where you just want to be peaceful. You just want to be left alone and just be at peace. And I don't blame you. So some of you are leaving the state, the country, the city that you live in, okay? But this is a mental state. So basically, over here, your mental state was very much stuck in the problem. You had a problem stuck in your head and you didn't know how to make heads or tails of it. You didn't have all of the information and you knew that and all of that stuff. But over here, you're like, it doesn't matter. Nobody else has any of the information either to be able to heal any of this, to be able to make heads or tail of any of it. So I'm just going to speak my opinion, my mind. Okay. And then, therefore, this is leading you to a peaceful state of mind where you're no longer stuck because you've let your opinions be heard, because you've let yourself be out there. So with this web card, some of you are finally, taking to the World Wide Web and sharing your opinion about what is going on outside of you. Some of you are sharing your opinion with people who actually matter, who are going to be doing things pro you. Some of you are just moving to a different place where you can be at peace for a while longer. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good, collective. I like it. You're empowered. You're empowered to do whatever you want to do. Okay, holding your position this month, and being visible to others when you're just like, no, I've gone through this, right? She's a queen that's visible. Okay. But this is visibility with the wands and everything like that. This is visibility. This is voice. This is opinion. It's not the sword of truth, like, the sword there, but it is still like going on social media, advertising for yourself. Some of you are actually like finally being able to legally say that you are who you are. If that makes sense, that's somebody specific is like that. Okay. You're legally be able to, that you are who you are. Okay. Let's see what else for the collective. All right. Yes. Yes. It's talking about it is not time for action. The time is going to be coming very fast. So right now they actually want you to allow yourselves to be visible, allow yourselves to be centered in your power, in the power of what convictions you have and what ideals you have for yourself now. in the idea that you're supposed to be free of things that oppress you at the moment, because the moment will come fast and very soon, okay, for you guys to act. But you're not supposed to act until that moment. So right now, hold position. Yeah, see, the moment is coming. I'm assuming the moment is coming by the end of the month, 4 weeks, okay? The moment is coming. Yeah, look at this. The moment is coming for you guys to shine and to succeed and to have everything you want. Some of you are arriving at who you really are as people in this collective. Authentically you, okay? Some of you are actually moving